figured out what I have
The
to do.
second floodgate. I should warn you, Hunter. You may find the trial ahead more difficult than I originally let on. The gods will push you harder, and you might very well fail.
And if I do?
You dust yourself off and you get back in there. Or you train, rethink your approach, and come back later, when you feel ready.
And what if I am hurt? Or worse still, what if something happened to Charlie?
Neither of you will be harmed, dear. That's not what this is about. The Elder Gods want to see what you're made of, but they're not out to get you. Well, except Chthon, but you already knew that.
Then I should make an attempt while I am here.
I'm sure you'll be fine. Just enjoy yourself. You're the only one getting an opportunity like this.
I will do my best.
Oh, and Hunter? I should mention, you'll only be able to make one attempt at the trials per night. Even the old gods grow weary of their children eventually. Good luck.
So I can only make it attempt once. Oh, begin. Alright, so I figured it out.
When many of the Elder Gods were corrupted and became what we would call demons, the god Atum, born from Gaia herself, was set upon our world to slay these monsters. In this case, the two of you have had a shared purpose. Fight well, Hunter, and he may just honor you with his blessing.
You were too weak for this fight. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Now that was something.
Alright. Charlie! Charlie!
Atum was unleashed and made quick work of the demons, but in the process, he became something almost to himself. He even became known as the Demogorg, the God Eater.
If this is a cautionary tale, your timing could use some work. The light will heal you.
There we go. Alright.
The Elder Gods are clearly aware of Lilith's efforts. These beasts may look like her children, but they're only illusions meant to test her skills.
cannot possibly match your strength. Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend. Take advantage while they focus on me.
Jesus.
I think Blade is honestly jealous that you're getting this extra training. Live targets, too.
Blade.
Your mother abandons you. As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear.
Eesh. Eesh. Yeah, everyone.
If that doesn't make an impression on Autumn, I don't know what will. Good work, Hunter.
He wants his face and they're gonna punch it. Ah. Alright. What's through here?
This looks like it belongs here.
Hey.
With Atum's help, you shouldn't have any trouble uncovering the more elusive elements hidden throughout the grounds. Why don't you try out his blessing on that stone over there?
He sees our path. Autumn, show me the way.
The secluded oaks. Where is to explore now? Martha Richards.
The son of Gaia approves.
Oh. No longer here. Where am I at? Over here?
Autumn be praised.
The spooky graveyard.
Fascinating. Autumn reveals all.
Nice. Where did that? Oh, it's down here. Thank you. Mm.
Autumn thinks otherwise. She does not see it happening. If it was here, Autumn would show me. The goddess of order approves. Agatha's house. That is something. Autumn, show me the way.
Hunter, hello.
He sees our path.
Not really.
If I remember correctly, this is the grave of Will Walker, a notoriously vicious but effective vampire hunter. Blade would have liked him.
One of these days.
Agatha, what is this?
The corrupted influence of the elder god Chthon. But we won't be able to heal the Abbey grounds until we've recovered the Moon Seal, stolen by Hiram Shaw.
Remind me about the seal?
I think you've gotten ahead of yourself, dear. You'll need to find the Moon Seal first. A trial awaits you.
Alright. First things first, though. Let's go to the standing stones.
Autumn reveals all.
Hmm? Oh, no. I messed up.
That did not work.
I know what it is. Hold on.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Let me take a picture of this. Alright, perfect. Then I'll go back to the standing stones. And then if it'll pop up. That one goes first, and then the one with the squiggly lines. Then and last but not least, there we go. Huh. Nice. Okay, so we did that. was something else when I was like searching everything. Damn.
Autumn does not answer.
No, he does not, unfortunately. I'm not close enough?
Autumn must not see it that way.
No, it's because I wasn't close enough there.
The son of Gaia approves. Was I ever really this innocent? Maybe before I started my training.
I should have known you'd wind up here eventually.
Damn it. Where'd she
You were
come from?
somehow always here as a child.
If only I had known him. And still you masked even this from me. My own father's grave?
It wasn't you I was hiding it from. I've been making a lot of apologies to you lately. Now, they probably don't mean that much. But I am sorry, Hunter. Lilith's relationship with your father went against our ways, our purpose, or so I believed at the time. It was the Elder Gods themselves who first breathed life into us. Human notions like falling in love couldn't possibly be part of their plan.
And then you met Agatha.
If only I'd realized it sooner. I might have been a little kinder towards him, especially at the end.
What happened?
A great sickness came upon this area just before you were born. Your father was one of the first to fall.
With all your power, the two of you, you could not save him?
Lilith was a gifted healer, but this was no ordinary plague. The corruption went beyond his physical body. In the end, there was nothing we could do.
What did Lilith do?
She did what anyone would have done. She grieved. But in her grief, she lost herself, and her grief turned into anger.
Is that when you took me from her?
It wasn't long after that. Things started to fall apart before my eyes. I couldn't see another way out but to run.
The plague that turned her into the mother of demons?
No, this was something else, but cut from the same cloth. Your mother was no longer the woman I knew. The sister I had fought alongside for centuries. She was gone.
I have never heard you talk this way before, Sarah.
It's hard to walk the grounds here without churning up so many old memories. Maybe now you understand why I don't venture out here that often anymore.
You were not affected by the plague?
We were all affected, whether we were among the sick or not. I'm sure there was a time when your mother and I both would have just as soon join the dead than continue to watch the villagers suffer.
I cannot imagine you ever reaching that point.
Lilith may have been the most skilled herbalist in the New World, I saw her perform near miracles with the potions she concocted from the plants in her garden. She was consumed by the idea of finding a cure.
But she never found one.
No, despite her efforts, nothing ever worked.
I can see how that would be a dark time for both of you.
With darker times still to come.
Thank you, Sarah. Your timing may need work, but I appreciate the honesty.
Anything for you, Hunter. Anything.
If only it were always this easy to bring a family together.
Tony Stark let sentimentality stay.
Tell me about my father.
Believe it or not, you can thank your father for those good looks of yours. There is a striking resemblance.
I only have the faintest memory of him. What was he like?
He was honest. A working man, you could say. Authentic. Of course, I still didn't like him, but that wasn't really his fault. I'm old enough to admit that now.
But he loved my mother?
He loved her, and she was smitten with him. As the story goes, they were happy together. For a time.
Until I came along?
You were an unexpected gift, but a welcome one. Your father was very proud.
I wish I could talk with him now.
I know that feeling all too well, kiddo. I fear we may experience painful repercussions from Tony's...
I'm getting tired of hearing her.
Make sacrifices.
She's annoying me. Just transform me everywhere.
I doubt a blood sacrifice is what they had in mind. It seems my offering was accepted.
Interesting. Now maybe I can be... Maybe I can explore a little more here. There we go.
Autumn be praised.
Secluded Grove.
And look who it is.
Doesn't really matter what... Earth's mightiest heroes experience temporary homelessness. The Daily Bugle is being politically correct.
I have
once.
something.
Oh?
Here you are.
Wonderful. We can use it in the ritual.
Not good. Nope. Don't don't like losing the Avengers Tower. This can't be happening, can it?
Poor guy. I fear the loss of it. While he often mocks my mastery of the arcane.
You are the best girl. You know that, right?
Hey.
Hmm? Hunter?
I gotta find a. Why is magic still? What? Why is her thing still here?
Don't worry. We'll get them back.
We need to talk.
Yes?
No.
Let's be real. We all know what's going to happen and living, and it rhymes with the word sulk. And when Bannon gets there, it's going to be on Tony's hands.
No place is safe from Lilith.
This is where I was resurrected.
The son of Gaia approves.
Ah.
RJ.
I think it's probably because probably might have to go to sleep, honestly, my character. They said we can only complete a trial once per night, so. Oh, what's this? I missed this one.
He sees our path.
Jesus. Hold up. There's like a... Oh, right here. Have I ever been in here?
This is witch sign.
Huh.
Perhaps a witch from the Salem Coven made this.
Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Did I ever come here? Don't think I did.
Something terrible happened here.
Oh shit. Okay.
This area, it feels wrong somehow. I sense an old suffering.
Members of the local coven were persecuted here. And worse.
Witches?
Salem's history with witches may have been distorted over the years, but some things are true. The witches of Salem did their best to thwart Shaw, but he rallied his congregation against them. The catalyst of the infamous Salem witch trials. When the coven called out in distress, it was Lilith and Sarah who came to their aid.
They came all the way from Transia, with the Abbey, to help a group they had never met?
You may not believe it, but I'm sure you would have done the same. Isn't that why the Sons are here today? Aside from that, your mother and Sarah both saw the signs of Chthon's influence. They knew there was more happening in Salem than the persecution of witches.
Chthon's corruption had taken root in the New World, just like the colonists themselves.
And while Lilith and Sarah were still preoccupied in Transia, they entrusted one of the moon seals to the Knights of Wondercore, who brought it to the Coven with the hope that its power would reinforce them enough to deal with Shaw.
But that is not what happened.
Unfortunately, no. When the plague came to Salem, the same one that afflicted your father, Shaw used it to further agitate his flock by placing the blame squarely on the Coven.
And the witches?
The mob was vicious. And the rest is history.
But what about the moon seal?
After the trials, the moon seal vanished along with Shaw. Without drawing any conclusions, I think we can both guess where it went.
If this was his church, then it is possible the seal is still here, or somewhere nearby.
You read my mind. Good hunting, dear.
I gotta explore the church now.
There must not be anything here. Was this always here? I may have forgotten a few things, but I feel as if I would remember a decrepit church on the grounds.
You may not remember the structure, but maybe you've heard of the man responsible for it? Hiram Shaw? This was his house of worship, and like a great many things on the grounds, Sarah preferred to keep it in a sort of mystic quarantine. Even I haven't been inside.
Is that all she did while I slept? Seal things off for our protection?
She can be overzealous at times, but in this case, she was right to be wary.
So what dark secret does this place hold?
When Hiram Shaw first came to Salem, he was little more than a charlatan posing as a preacher. He managed to convince a few desperate souls to join his congregation, and with their help, he broke ground on this church. Whether it was coincidence or fate, in digging beneath the church, Shaw found something that would change the course of all of our lives. A long-forgotten page of the Darkhold.
Do you think Shaw was meant to find that page?
He may not have been the chosen one per se, but I'm sure this place radiated with enough dark energy to reach out to anyone listening.
And Shaw was just corrupt enough to hear its call.
Yes, Shaw was an eager study, consumed almost immediately by the whisperings of Chthon and the Darkhold's power. Nearly overnight, the people of Salem, old and new, were at his threshold, waiting for the word.
How am I supposed to explore the church?
Never a dull moment. Until we speak again.
It's not good. I think she's starting to let the power of corruption take her. There they go.
This must be Shaw's study. Oshter smiles upon me. This ward is not like anything I have seen on the grounds before.
And yet, it's familiar somehow.
Like the wards of protection that Wanda invoked to protect Dr. Strange's sanctum?
Very perceptive, dear. Maybe you should approach the good doctor and see if he has any insights. And Hunter, Be circumspect. Doctor Strange is no fool. Something on your mind?
Did Wanda ever make it to this
I
place?
suspect she did. But if she discovered something, she didn't tell me. Goodbye. For now.
Hmm. Hmm.
They blew my tower. My tower. The Sanctum Sanctorum must not suffer the same fate as they. Damn. Turf wars hurt.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out something. Alright, so
We're in a war for the very soul of our world, Hunter.
let me go back to Saul's church. There appears something I may have missed here. Hmm. Alright.
How
Oh, wait.
long did the Salem witches hide here before meeting their end?
Okay.
This place looks so lonely.
Huh.
How long did the Salem witches hide here before meeting their end?
I'm gonna try to find their places. I need to talk to Doctor Strange about this. Okay. I wish there was a way to fast travel to the Abbey.
Technically, you're not the first zombie I've worked with.
I have an idea to get Lilith to release Banner.
Yes, dear? You know where to find me, Hunter.
Yeah, but it looks like it's gonna be it. So, now, of course, like you guys already know, like, comment, subscribe, those good things. We did a lot. It's well worth it, though. Well worth it. Peace.